So I think that was a great way to kind of wrap up our summit. You know, there was big ambition on the panel, the need to make big capital moves, the need to make big investments in order for that capital to be deployed in a way that's going to create solutions. And then you always have to have big ambition. And so I think the alliance between the U.S. Climate Alliance states and higher ed institutions shows a lot of potential for us as the network.
So urgency has clearly been a big theme over the last couple of days. And I think we've all kind of known that urgency logically around climate and understood the science and the real need to act for the last several decades. But it really feels to me like everyone's feeling it in a new way. The science is all that much clearer, as Diana's work and her colleagues has pointed out. I think as Jeremy Grantham said yesterday, when you see the science with the backdrop of the impacts and people feeling the impacts, that really you start to feel it in your gut more, and I think that's really happening. Jeremy Grantham also said that sounded like he'd bet it all that we're going to go to 3 degrees, and I'd like to challenge us to prove him wrong on that. We heard such inspiring commentary and conversations over the last couple of days. We heard people talking about moving carbon dates closer, carbon neutrality dates closer and getting more aggressive, partnering more closely with business and communities, aligning endowments and sending that signal to shift the financial system. We had this call to action from about 20 leading presidents, which I know is a group that will continue to grow to enhance all of the work that this community has done. And we put all of our actions on the wall. So please don't forget about those. We're going to write those up and send them around and make sure that we put those into action and take all of this talk and conversation to action over the next year. We know we have a lot to do. I'm sure if you're like me, you have a long action list of your own that you're excited to hit when you get back to campus and dig out of the inbox. But right now, in a minute, we're going to go outside and hopefully continue these conversations in the sun, maybe over a drink. But right now, I'd like to ask everyone to stand up, if you would. Take a look around and think about some of the conversations you've had with this community over the last couple of days. This is our community, and I know that we can do this. We can get ourselves on this path that we need to get on in increasing our urgency around our action. Look around at these people and imagine us reconvening in Atlanta in 1 year, having made quantum leaps in our activities, putting these ideas into action, and really coming together with a sense that we can meet these targets in this timeline that we know we need to. So please, this is all about you. None of this would happen without the networks. You are the leaders that are going to make this happen. So please give yourselves a big round of applause. Get fired up. Let's go do this, and we'll meet back here in 1 year in Atlanta.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.